इथं बसणार
The sun is shining, a new day is upon us. May your day be blessed with love and peace. If you have those things, nothing else really matters. A very good morning to everyone. I, Mrs. Rani Patil, Assistant Professor from the Department of General Science and Engineering.
And I, Mrs. Rashmi Agarwal, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering.
I would like to request Professor Pratap Dange and Professor Akshay Kulkarni to escort all the dignitaries onto the dais.
कुठं होता रे बसा पडतं
I take this privilege to warmly welcome all our dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, all the participants, my colleagues and my dear students on the first day of Faculty Development Program on Advanced Industrial Automation Hands-on Experience.
It is true that a prayer that comes from the heart can move mountains. It increases your faith and brings you closer to God. Let us seek the showers of blessings from the Mother Saraswati with a prayer song by Miss Neha, Miss Bhakti and Miss Rutuja.
तू तेज दे नव चेतना विश्वास दे जे सत्य सुंदर सर्वदा जे सत्य सुंदर सर्वदा आजन्म त्याचा ध्यास दे तू बुद्धी दे तू तेज दे नव चेतना विश्वास hospitality across the globe. It is part of the code of conduct for Indian culture. For us, guest is equivalent to God. With this, I would like to request Professor Anand Gyangote, HOD, Computer Science and Engineering, to welcome all the dignitaries.
Thank you, ma'am. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. On behalf of Bharat Ratna Indira Gandhi College of Engineering, today is the inaugural function of our FDP, it is Faculty Development Program on Automation on PLC and SKADA. So I warmly welcome from Bharat Ratna Indira Gandhi College of Engineering to our main today's chief guest, Mr. Himanshu Kumar, with floral. And request all with a round of applause to welcome our today's chief guest. I request Professor Akhilesh Pandey sir to welcome our today's chief guest, Mr. Himanshu sir. Thank you very much. Now I request to welcome our principal sir. I request Dr. Sachin Jetty sir to welcome our student dean, Professor. Now, I request Professor Amit Kamble sir to welcome our Dr. Tilak Kumar sir from Civil Engineering Department. Now I request Professor Azharuddin Perampalli sir to welcome Dr. Gilani Pasha sir. Now I request Professor Burlina to welcome the convener of the function, Dr. Altaf sir, HOD. Last but not least, the main pillar of the FDP and webinar. Now I request Professor Dawale sir to welcome our Rajesh Bharani sir, HOD Mechanical Engineering. Very first of all, I thank you to Himanshu sir. He has taken the responsibility and came to our college to teach us for 5 days on PLC and SKADA. So I hope all the faculties and participants that will learn and they will enjoy this 5 days workshop. So there are so many applications are there in the PLC and SCADA field, from most majorly from electronics and electrical department. But nowadays, computer science is a field that each and everywhere we can do. And the main application of PLC and SCADA. So very first of all, I would like to introduce about short and PLC. What is PLC? Its full form is Programmable Logic Controller, and SCADA is Supervisory Control Data Acquisition. So these are the two platforms where the industrial area is controlling the devices from remote locations, large screens, large organizations. A simple example, our Sensex and our Nifty is there. We are seeing on the television that Sensex and Nifty building is there. The scrolling advertisements are going on the prices of the stocks, prices of the commodities, and so on. So from sitting on a chair with a computer system, all the systems, all the things can be controlled, like message displaying, and the logic behind that is PLC and SCADA. So I request all the participants once again to enjoy and to learn so many things from this series available with us for 5 days, next 5 days. So when knowledge comes to our brain, so it will help us to develop ourselves and develop our entire family and enhance our skills. So this is the main motto of this today's function, that is the inaugural function. So next 5 days we are going to learn from morning 10 a.m. to till 5 p.m. So many things we have to study in that. So I request all the participants and all the dignitaries, thank you for this opportunity for all of us. That knowledge giving by sir is very helpful to us in future. And once again, I thanks on behalf of my management, our principal sir, all the staffs, to our Himanshu sir, that he came to us to guide us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. In the right light at the right time, everything is extraordinary. I would like to request all the dignitaries to kindly light the auspicious lamp. ओम असतोमा सद्गमय तमसोमा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योमा अमृतंगमय सर्वेषां स्वस्ति भवतु सर्वेषां शांति भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मंगलं भवतु लोकसमस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ओम शांति शांति शांति। From unreal to real, lead us from darkness to light, lead us from the fear of death to knowledge of immortality.
Thank you everyone Now I would like to request Professor V.D. Kore, HOD Superintendent, to briefly introduce us about the Faculty Development Program and our college, Bharat Ratna Indira Gandhi College of Engineering, Solapur.
Now I request Dr. Syed Gilani Pasha sir introduce today's our chief guest and as well as resource person.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, sir, President sir, Vice President sir, and trustee members, and my dear student, my colleagues, staff members, non-teaching staff, very good morning to you. I welcome all this to this workshop, which is workshop titled Advanced Automation. Advanced industrial automation and on experience, which is conducted in the college for 5 days. Now I briefly introduce about our resource person. I, Dr. Syed Gilani Pasha, Professor of ENTC. It's my pleasure to introduce our resource person, she is the chief guest of this function. Sir, resource person Himanshu Kumar, Director Railway Automation, Mangaluru. Sir is basically EC engineer. Sir has completed BE Electronics and Communication Engineer and also did MBA in Project Management. Sir is having 15 years of teaching experience, industrial experience in the field of automation and training and development areas. In industrial development, training and project in different various industries like around the nation. Industries like PLC, on the PLC, MNC, SKADA, drives in various industries like TPC, Iran, Tata Motors, Pune, Advic, India, Pune, Kalyani Group, Pune, Idle Explosives, Odisha, Baker Groups, Pune, Nita, Gaetan, Kochi, Balco India, Gujarat, Tata Toyota, and many more industries. He has good experience in and he was developed many number of projects on industrial automation on PLC. Also, sir has conducted various automation program, awareness program on industrial automation in various institutes, starting with IITs, NITs, different various colleges across the India, like IIT, Bhubaneswar, IIT, Kanchipuram, MIT Manipal, VIT Vellore, PSG, Tel Coimbatore, CIT Coimbatore, and in various engineering colleges in the Coimbatore. Like other top colleges which are around the world, around the India, Army Institute of Pune, Delhi Technical University, Delhi, Nirma University, Ahmedabad, NIT Allahabad, NIT Surat, NIT Jalandhar, NIT Warangal, NIT Patna, Jaipur, Andhra University, and NPTI, Nagal, Government of India, HSC Mysore, and NIT Mangaluru, IIT Mangaluru. So he has conducted a lot of awareness program. He has shared all whatever the experience he gained and he learned. Now It is our pleasure to have such kind of person in our workshop. Definitely, thank you, sir. Definitely, sir will share his experience and training program will be very effective in the field of advanced industrial automation. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Now I request Professor Boris to tell about the college and FDP program.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and of the dais, the resource person, Mr. Himanshi Kumar, and our beloved principal, Dr. B.J. Patil, and my colleagues. Today's FDP which is arranged by Big C, and purpose of that FDP, we know that nowadays automation is everywhere, and most part of this automation based on PLC and SKADA. The main purpose of arranging the FDP is to get practical knowledge of automation and its application in the industry. The participant will get an exposure to start research work in the field of automation. Using PLC and SKADA system, the most are used guiding force behind an automated industrial plant is a programmable logic controller, generally known as PLC. PLCs, along with the certain other necessary ingredients like sensors, motors, actuators, valves, conveyors, boilers, SCADA systems, computers, and many more makes a real automated manufacturing plant. Means in every big plant, production depends upon the automation, and when we can arrange the automation into the industry, we can achieve the goals of a target which is listed for that particular years. Means we can make the required product for that particular industry. And that is about our today's FDP. Now, I will these few lines about institute. Our institute Big C running 6 UG courses, 1 PG course, and 2 diploma courses. In our institute, 7 PhD staff is working as a professors and HOD. We are running ladies and gents hostel. We got a very active principal, and due to the growth of the college is very rapid. Our chairman sir is very active, and he is always thinks to provide maximum facilities to the student and staffs. Thank you.
College and FDP. Now I would like to request our chief guest, Mr. Himanshu Kumar, Director, Intel Automation, Mangaluru, Karnataka, to address the gathering.
Respected Principal Sir, HODs, faculty members, and dear participants sitting in Solapur and Andaman Nicobar, very good morning. I hope you have taken your breakfast, everyone. Good morning. Very good. I think you have taken a little breakfast. No problem. So 5 days industrial automation. When you join any FDP or any training program, 5 days we consider it's lengthy. Not only 5 days, but per day you have to sit here for 6 hours. And 6 hours is minimum. So it might extend for 8 hours also. But don't worry. In my training program, you wonder that I never use PPT. Because if I use PPT for 6 hours, you won't sustain. But what I have done for our training program, I have brought many instruments with me. A full big bag of instruments. And the instruments what we use in industries nowadays, nothing is demo kind of thing. It's all real. I would like to give overview what we are going to do for 5 days. We are going to start with some theoretical parts. Obviously, theoretical parts are so boring. But don't worry, we will try to make that interesting. After theoretical part, we shall enter in programming part, because nowadays it doesn't matter what is your branch, mechanical, electrical, AC, instrumentation, it doesn't matter. You will have to work on software and hardware both. So we shall start with software. And again, I shall tell you, when we talk about software and programming, often we think that we are going to make program based on C, C++. Don't be worried, our programming is not based on C, C++. It's very easy, and I have found that if you follow the good way to learn and you are really interested, it doesn't require to become an engineer to learn industrial automation programming. Anyone can learn that. But for that, your dedication will be required. So we shall go through programming part. Without programming, nothing can happen in industries, today's industries. So we shall learn programming, we shall practice on software. From third day, we shall introduce hardware there. And what's my plan is, we shall make some groups here. First, I have told that you will learn programming, you will implement on software. Then I shall give you how we make connections of sensors, how do we make connection of switches, how do we connect motors. Even I have brought motor also with me for your practice. So I shall give you some projects, and you have to interface all the things. How we work in industry, in the same way we have to work here. So you don't consider that you have come to college for one training, you have come to industry, you can consider, because when we work in industry, we also do like that. Only we go to some room and we have discussion and then we start our projects. So it would be complete industrial environment here. So you will do project on your own. You will learn here troubleshooting also, because when you go to work in industry, most of the time your work will be to troubleshoot systems. When machine is shut down, you have to restart the machines in short duration. That also we will learn in real time. Then not only PLC, but some interfacing devices or some other devices also we need to use in industry with PLC. That is human machine interface. I shall tell you how do we work with that. I have brought one HMI with me. Then SKADA, supervisory control and data acquisition. You go to any big industry. You go to any big industry. Industries like power plant, you go to cement industry, or you go to pharmaceutical, oil and gas, food industries. Everywhere you will find SCADA systems provides control and data acquisition. That you will learn. Then you are from mechanical, you are from EC, you are from electrical. Every branch people have to work on motors, correct? No? Motor, everyone has to use motor. So when you use motor in industry, it's not like we just connect the motor and it runs. With motor, we use drives, and I think EC and electrical people know about that VFD, variable frequency drive. I have brought with me VFD, and we shall have some projects on that. Then in college, you have studied about ADC, analog to digital converter, and digital to analog converter. That also we will learn here, how do we use that practically in industry. Because what happens in college, what we study is very good, but when we go in industry, the scenario is very different. The application part is very different. So we will have a real-time experience of working on these systems. Lastly, if we give time, we shall have one project on IoT also, Internet of Things. So, during the session, we shall have all hands-on based practices. So I hope we won't be bored during 5 days. We shall enjoy it. So I consider your dedication. No doubt, we shall have many breaks also in between. We shall have fun. I shall talk to you for 5 days, so I must give this opportunity to talk to you, other people also. So thank you very much for now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for detailing us about this FDP, and it was very informative, sir. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. So now I would like to request our respected Principal and Director Dr. B.J. Patil, Bharat Ratna Indira Gandhi College of Engineering, Solapur, to address the gathering.
Morning to all. Sarvan Namaskar. सबको मेरा नमस्ते ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಸಲಾಮಗಳು. That is pretend for me. Yesterday we conducted FDP. Respected Chief Guest of today's function, Mr. Kumar. Respected Professor Vishnu Kore, Dean for Student Welfare. Respected the conveners, Dr. Altaf Mudol and Dr. Rajesh Durani, Professor Dr. Tilak sir, Dr. Ilani Pasha, heads of various departments, and my dear colleagues, and my dear students and participants of different colleges for this kind of FDP. First of all, I want to say about Mr. Himanshu Kumar. We are in touch with from 2007 onwards. And I was in Belgium. We used to meet each other and daily in touch with each other. Depends upon what the expectation, what the requirement of the industry. That kind of conversation must to happen all the time. When I used to come over this Solapur, this big city, I requested Mr. Himanshu Kumar, sir, let us have one FDP program in our big city college only. Without taking in single minute also, no sir, if you are there, I will come there only. So let us have one program, FDP. And this is a FDP program kept the title like Advanced Industrial Automation Hands-on Experience. Because nowadays, what happened? Present scenario, faculty mentality, student mentality, public mentality. After graduation of the 4 years, no job. But after training 1 month, there is job. After training of only 1 month, there is job. But after 4 years of the course of any degree, no job. This has happened, this mentality have come to all the public, including faculty, students, and staff also. The main reason is that we can say generally with ASCT team also are taken as a participation during the meeting of the ASCT as well as UGC, even during the NAP, National Education Policy meeting. All the time, everyone you should talk about industry academic gap. Still in this process, it's keep on we are saying industry and academic gap. So why industry academic gap is there? It's very simple. Because what happened here, during the course of any engineering college, what you study, how you are going to study, how you are going to teach, that will be 1 inch depth, 1 mile wide. During the period of the college, 1 inch depth, 1 mile wide. But during in industry field, what is going to happen? It is reverse. How it is reverse? 1 mile depth, 1 inch width. But I request this kind of industry academic gap can be eliminated, can be overtaken by the simple technique. All the professors, all the lecturers, all the students to take a challenge to study and to teach 1 mile depth, 1 mile wide. If you study 1 mile depth and 1 mile wide, there is no question of the word industry academic gap. For that reason, our students are studying theoretically, not practically becoming perfect. For that reason, Big C is planning and started to conduct some practical oriented courses, hands-on experience only, to get the knowledge and skill. Even though you are getting the knowledge, once upon a time, Swami Vivekananda told, knowledge is power. That's true. It was true once upon a time. But as per the present scenario, future scenario, that every statement should be changing. Even though knowledge is power, skill is superpower. The skill is important for everyone to sustain, to stand in the market, competitive world. Even the students are entering to the real corporate world, they should have the skill. There was a statement earlier, you should tell all the time, where there is a will, there is a way. But that statement is not possible to stand nowadays. Now that statement can be changed like that, where there is skill, there is a way. So only will is not sufficient, skill is required to stand in the competitive world. Hands-on experience is important, practical approach is important. Nowadays students are only bookworm, just getting the marks. Only even the top ranker, rank holder, gold medalist, not possible to stand in the competitive world if they don't have the skill. For that reason, I request all the young staffs and students as much as possible to try to get the knowledge and skill. Because engineering means what? Getting in practical knowledge, not in theoretical knowledge. Only knowledge is not sufficient until unless you are to convert into action. If knowledge is there, suppose you not convert into action, no use at all. So I request you to try to convert your knowledge and skill into action. Definitely you can excel in your life, you can make your career better. Very simple how to get skill and knowledge. As I told you, for engineering students, for engineering faculty, observation capacity should be more important. observation thing is important for everyone to stand, to understand the things. Okay. What observation is important for everyone? How to understand? Now this is a paper is there. Okay, for the paper, suppose I will make a one notch. You can say that in mechanical term you can say notch. So notch is there. But when even the notch is there, how it is going to fade? What kind of circumference, what kind of situations, what kind of load is going to make this component fail? See, the notch is there, here like this. If you apply the force like this, along the direction of the notch, along the load parallel to the direction of the notch, the component will not fail. But the notch is there. If load applied perpendicular to the notch, it's going to cut. It's going to fail. So such a kind of knowledge skill is important. Based on this only, the wings of the aeroplane flag are designed and manufactured with the material of the light material, composite material. So this is simple to understand. The thing is that how observation capacity, imagination compared to knowledge. For engineering, imagination is important. Imagination, idea is important for the engineering student to come up in their life. Without imagination, especially civil and mechanical and electronics people cannot become successful engineer until unless they have the imagination. How the building looks, how the front view, how the side view looks, imagination is important. So these are the very simple. Let us incorporate such kind of things in our life. Now PLC is there, programmable logical control. Programmable logical control. As sir told, this is not restricted to only electrical branch, electronics. Now it has become multidisciplinary branch. Mechanical, electrical, instrumentation, electronics, computer science, even some part of the civil branch also is required PLC knowledge. So in the part of the PLC, very interesting, one word will become ladder. PLC is one kind of, it is becoming hardware. SKADA is becoming software. When software and hardware synchronize with each other, then you can execute. So such kind of knowledge is important for everyone because nowadays automation is important. Even in the field of industry, especially for process industry. Once upon a time, Solapur was the famous for the chadar manufacturing, towel manufacturing. Same time, Ichalkaranji, if you want to talk about the Maharashtra place only, Ichalkar is also the handloom and power looms. Same thing was there in Solapur also. But after certain period of years, still Ichalkaranji doing good in the field of power loom. They replace the handloom by power loom. But Solapur people, they not got any kind of implementation of new technology. That is why whatever the industry was there for manufacturing of towel, chadar, collapsed. They not implemented. The whatever the Solapur public people are interested to learn to implement the new technology, some kind of resistance is there. Some kind of hindrance is there. They are by default memory, you can say, they should come out with that kind of mentality. You have to cope up with the new technology. That is why Solapur is not an urban city, it is not a Gramin, it is middle. We can't say even though it is district city also. Even though Central Government of India announced Solapur is smart city. But after seeing the other cities of country, still we cannot prove Solapur is becoming a smart city. Because whatever technology is not taking place very fast in Solapur. In digital currency, what they made, whatever threat will be there, no? They used PLC long back only. Even while manufacturing any cloth, a towel cloth, chadar, the whatever thread will come making the cloth, the PLC immediately indicating one thread is cut, disconnected. Immediately that person is going to connect that one. There is no question of the decreasing quality of the cloth, digital currency. But in Solapur it not taken place like that. Because they not implemented, just they are observing manually. Manually not possible to make a quality. Nowadays, quality is important for everyone. Quality is what? Degree of excellence, degree of acceptance. So what your product is there, everyone should get accepted by people, public. Then can say it is a quality oriented product. So for that reason, such a kind of skill, knowledge, advanced technology we should inculcate in our life. We want to update our knowledge, otherwise we will become outdated as I told so many times. Still time is there with us to improve our knowledge and skill. Still young students are there. Some students are going to say, sir, what I am studying 4 years of engineering, that's not possible to see in industry. Industry, alag hai, what was studied in engineering college is different. Because they are not relating theoretical and practical. Engineering is just like a daily routine science life only. We are not going to study a different thing. Just a daily routine science life, you are studying in a different way only. In industry, as I told you, the industry owner, they are not expecting you should master over all the subjects. Industry owner, industry people, they are not expecting any from any employee. The employee should be master over all the subjects, all the topics. They need only particular topic and thorough, practical oriented. That's why they are going to train 1 month of training. During the 1 month of training, they are train you like that 1 mile depth wide, 1 inch wide. 1 mile depth, 1 inch wide. They will provide knowledge. So that will become monotonous work, monotonous knowledge only. But if you want to become all-rounder, no one can touch you, no one can beat you. You have to study in such a manner that 1 mile depth, 1 mile wide. Even though you are from the mechanical brain, you should have the knowledge of the electronics, electrical, computer science. What things are going in the industry, you should have the knowledge. In the part of the PLC, one more word will come, DAQ, data acquisition system. You do everything. You are expert in PLC, programming everything. But until and unless the collection of the data, DAQ system, it is incomplete. So data acquisition system is very important along with knowledge of the PLC programming. So the platform is made for faculty and students of the Solapur, Maharashtra region and neighbor state also. Considering all the point of the weakness of our learning skill, I thought the PLC not a online, that should be offline, hands-on experience only. Then you can feel and experience the taste of the PLC. Otherwise, no. Even after, just I can say surplus, even after entire electronics, having some experience, if asked the question during the interview, what use of the signal diode? They know diode, but application of general diet maximum people don't know. Because knowledge of the practical they don't have. If how the skill we can sustain, if don't have skill that will kill us. Yes, remove. Yes, निकालने के बाद क्या होता है? Kill, skill and kill. Skill is there, life. If kill is there, end. So at this point, all of us take a challenge to study practical oriented, theoretical and practical analogy. Analogy means the interlink between theory and practical, and after interlinking analogy of theory and practical, you can remember lifelong. Only if you know the knowledge of theory, after a certain period, you can correct. Because that is tendency in the human brain. But if linked to the practical oriented aspect, you can remember lifelong. How to remember? There is a rule. In school level, I think when I studied in CBSE students or English medium, even in Kannada Math medium also, mnemonic rule. Okay. How the rainbow color is there, how the registers colors coding is there, some mnemonic rule is there. For each and every moment of study, you have to link it. That is called mnemonic rule. Okay. So PLC is such a kind of subject. Only 3 words are there, but it covers all the branches. Even the manufacture of the CNC, computer numerical control, AGV will be there, automatic guided vehicle. Okay. And yesterday we thought Dr. Rajesh sir and Avtar and Marshall have gone through some brainstorming. Already our solar manufacturing car is there, project from the final students. Instead of only making solar car, that can be done by everyone. We wanted to make it a different way, interactive solar car. Interactive solar car means what? If anyone the concerned faculty or trial faculty, if say take right turn, automatically solar car will take right turn, left turn. Go straight, that will take straight. So that we can say interactive solar car. So such a kind of sensors are required, such a kind of technology for implement along with mechanical, electrical. If you take any product now, all branches knowledge is important, not only mechanical. Even though it is not related to you, you have to update that knowledge. So Python and learning artificial intelligence is important for mechanical students, because mechanical students are going to manufacture robots also. Okay. So even for the manufacturing of robots, you need to train the robot, feed the program. When it is possible, you have the knowledge of the artificial intelligence. One more area is there, artificial neural network. Even the artificial neural network, through the help of the artificial neural network, we can find out our blood cancer also. By training the model, okay, we can find out the blood cancer is there or not. Grading of the food products with the help of the artificial neural network. Such a kind of interdisciplinary knowledge is important for everyone to sustain in the competitive world. So, at this moment, I request our young staff and my dear students, if you want to excel in your career, you should have the multidisciplinary knowledge and skill. Then no one can touch you, no one can beat you. I can challenge you. So, with this, I hope everyone will take a challenge to study further, to think about the present scenario and future scenario technology, what is required. I hope definitely everyone will take a challenge, will move in a particular path. And as I told you, ladder will be there in PLC part. Through that ladder, we can move lower level to the higher level. Ladder, general know meaning of the general meaning ladder. मराठी में क्या बोलते हैं? हाँ, सीढ़ी. Through that ladder, we can move to the top level from bottom level. We can move to the higher level. So whatever the gap is there, industry and academic gap, we can eliminate. Whatever the electoral term is there, forbidden gap. So that forbidden gap, lower level energy, electron level energy, that forbidden gap can be eliminated with this challenge. With this, I conclude my speech, and definitely everyone can enjoy the session. Sir is having thorough knowledge of practical and theory. Sir give fantastic knowledge to everyone. Definitely that will be helpful for us. Okay, with this, I conclude my speech. Thank you and all.
Thank you, sir. Your speech was so energetic as you and it ignited the minds of all the audience. There is an end to everything, but we believe that there is never an end, but always a beginning. Thus, to conclude for today's inaugural function, I would like to request Dr. Tilak Kumar to deliver the vote of thanks.
All HODs and my dear students and faculty members, ये SFDP प्रोग्राम जो हमने प्रिंसिपल से कराए हैं, तो पहले कहते थे कि जो क्लास में स्टडी होती थी, उस समय इंटरनेट नहीं रहा, सॉफ्टवेयर नहीं रहा, मोबाइल नहीं रहा, आज सब फैसिलिटी हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के पास है। लेकिन उसके बाद भी हम देख रहे हैं कि जॉब ये अपॉर्चुनिटीज तो हैं, लेकिन कुछ लोगों को ही जॉब मिल पाती है। तो इसके लिए हम क्या करें? तो इसके लिए हमारे प्रिंसिपल साहब बहुत अच्छा प्रयास कर रहे हैं और जो FDP प्रोग्राम कंडक्ट हो रहे हैं, क्योंकि क्लासरूम में स्टडी में जो फैकल्टी जाती है टीचिंग करने के लिए अकॉर्डिंग टू सब्जेक्ट, अकॉर्डिंग टू सिलेबस, बस वो अपने 5 यूनिट पढ़ा के और अकॉर्डिंग टू सिलेबस करके सोचते उसका काम हो गया। तो बच्चे को समझ में आया नहीं आया इसकी कोई गारंटी नहीं। बच्चा भी शिवानी पढ़ के, क्वेश्चन बैंक पढ़ के, और वो भी अपने मार्क्स ले आता है और टीचिंग अटेंडेंस देख के अपने सेशनल नेशनल देख के उसको परसेंटेज क्लियर करते हैं। बट दिस इज नोन एज ऑन दी सर्टिफिकेट क्वालिटी ऑफ BTech, MTech एटसेट्रा। तो इसके लिए कौन सा फार्मूला है कि बच्चों में किस तरह की स्टडी हम प्रोवाइड करें? तो इसके लिए हमारे प्रिंसिपल सर ने बहुत ही अच्छा प्रयास किया है। वी आर वेरी थैंकफुल टू हिम। तो इसके लिए उन्होंने जो FDP प्रोग्राम्स ऑर्गेनाइज किए, डिफरेंट HODs, HODs और इलेक्ट्रिकल HODs, उनका मैं बहुत आभारी हूँ। इन्होंने इतने अच्छे प्रोग्राम ट्वाइस इन ए मंथ, एक महीने में 2 बार करके दिखा दिए, तो इनको बहुत ज़्यादा धन्यवाद। और इसके लिए स्टूडेंट वो इंटरेस्ट, तो आई आस्क यू वन क्वेश्चन ऑनली, प्लीज टेल मी व्हाट इज द बेस्ट टीचिंग, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय बेस्ट टीचिंग? तो आप कुछ आंसर दे सकते हैं मेरे को, या फैकल्टी या स्टूडेंट, कि टीचिंग कैसी होना चाहिए? व्हाट इज द बेस्ट टीचिंग इन क्लास? आई आस्क यू ऑन वन क्वेश्चन, एनीथिंग एल्स?
जो मरते दम तक याद रहे वो बेस्ट टीचिंग होती है।
एनीथिंग एल्स? इससे हमको स्टूडेंट का फ्यूचर नहीं बनेगा। हमको ऐसी टीचिंग आनी चाहिए कि स्टूडेंट का बेस्ट रिजल्ट, उसका बेस्ट फ्यूचर बने, ठीक है ना? याद रहने के लोग तो मूवीज भी देख लेते हैं, वो भी याद रहती है। हाँ, यस, यस।
Whatever the curriculum syllabus are given by the university,
Okay.
if the staffs are teaching syllabus and the gap between the industry, that staff is filling that gap.
Okay.
That is the best teaching.
Very. और एनीथिंग एल्स? आज स्टूडेंट बताएं हमारे, किसी के
please, I ask the question. What is the best teaching in class? आपको इतनी फैकल्टी पढ़ाते हैं हमारे यहाँ, बताइए बेस्ट टीचिंग किसकी है?
So, according to me, as a student, I think understanding the students' level and teaching them and making high is the best teaching. Thank you.
I am proud of it. और मैं जो विक्सी कैंपस में आया हूँ, मेरा एम यही है. I have come not to teach but to awaken. मैं आप लोगों को सिखाने के लिए नहीं, बल्कि जगाने के लिए भी आया. जैसे प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज हम आपको प्रोवाइड करते हैं, टीचिंग प्रोवाइड करते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू सिलेबस, बट एक्चुअल टीचिंग मेरे हिसाब से वो होती है जो स्टूडेंट के अंदर की इंटरेस्ट को डेवलप करती है. जब तक आप स्टूडेंट के इंटरेस्ट को डेवलप नहीं करेंगे, वो आपसे इंटरेस्ट नहीं होगा. तो आपकी टीचिंग में इतनी दम होना चाहिए, इतनी दमदार टीचिंग होना चाहिए कि हर स्टूडेंट्स का इंटरेस्ट डेवलप हो. अब कुछ बच्चे पीछे बैठे हैं, कुछ सो भी रहे हैं, कुछ मोबाइल भी चला रहे हैं, ठीक है ना. अपन सामने वाले को देखते हैं, ध्यान रखते हैं, ठीक है ना. तो इसके लिए ये प्रिंसिपल साहब ने जो हमारे यहाँ एफडीपी प्रोग्राम्स किए कि स्टूडेंट में इंटरेस्ट डेवलप हो. इंटरेस्ट डेवलप होगा तो आपको और टीचिंग में, जैसे ऑनलाइन में अभी कोविड टाइम में ऑनलाइन मोड में रही टीचिंग, तो वो ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं हो पाया, ठीक है ना. तो इंटरेस्ट डेवलप करने के लिए आप करें. और ऑफलाइन मोड में अब क्लास फिर से वही समय आ रहा है, तो वी आर लकी. और फिर से हम ये कुछ नया प्रयास करेंगे विक्सी फैमिली के लिए, विक्सी कैंपस के लिए, और जिसमें सब आप हमारा सहयोग है. और इसके लिए थैंक यू टू आवर चीफ गेस्ट मिस्टर हिमांशु कुमार एंड प्रिंसिपल सर, ओके, एंड सेक्रेटरी सर. थैंक यू.
One more announcement is that actually the program is started from March 12th. Today is the 15th last date, conducted by our Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar University Lonare for the student competition Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The topic is, event name is called coding competition. Nowadays coding is important for everyone. Coding as well as decoding, both are important. So for that reason, I request all parent students, all students can participate for the coding event. Today is the last date, so you can register and you can participate. Then getting the prize and success is secondary, but participation is important. First, let us jump in water, then automatically we can start to how to learn swimming. Okay, for that reason, so the rules of the competition is there with Dr. Dilan Pastor, and he's going to, I think he dropped message in group also. Once again he will drop. So request all the students register this for the coding competition, especially for the CS and electronics. Okay. For that reason, this is helpful for you. The Professor Dr. A.R. Dhulungankar, Departmental Coordinator, Department Information Technology, Lonare Raigad. He is coordinating. His mobile number is there. If any difficult facing, you can contact him directly or Dr. Dilan Pastor. So let us start on the participation of our students as the kind of. Thank you.